back shortly. Anyway, Hicks, the guy says a sage will be with you shortly. And basically he closes the door on you and walks out.
Okay.
A minute later, a gentleman comes in, sits down. He's got
Take that.
There she is.
okay. He's basically this guy wearing a robe, a brown robe. Looks like he stepped out of a monastery from the Middle Ages. He sits down across from you, pulls back the hood, and it's actually this young-looking guy with a mohawk, close cropped. He looks at you. Turns on the camera. He's like, now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Just calmly relax and let yourself go into the memory and tell me everything. He asks you to start back when you first started noticing the weird stuff going on. And you start telling him the story of everything that's been happening, every little weird detail, and you start just sliding into it. You go back, literally reliving all the memories as you're telling them. Details that you don't even remember remembering are just spilling out, and he just keeps encouraging you the entire time. Oddly enough, you manage very quickly to fill in everything that's gone on, and it only takes you a few hours. Obviously, you're very good at processing and retelling stories. So he says, after a while, he says, I think that'll be enough. Thank you so much. You will sleep now. And basically you go out like a light. And when you wake up, you're in the therapist's office.
Okay. Wow. Okay, you know your job.
He's like, are you okay?
Oh yes, quite.
All right. You don't have to tell me what you remembered or anything, but you do remember your lost time, right?
I think so. If you don't have a really great talent for putting interesting stories in my head, then those must be my real recollections. So,
okay.
Yes.
Well, as long as you're satisfied, the agreed upon fee was $240.
Yeah, I fear so.
That's what you get for not taking Claire with you.
It's like I take cash and credit cards, no personal checks.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's good because I don't have cash, credit cards, or personal checks.
Yeah, I do have a credit card, prepaid, but 240 should be on it.
Okay. He takes the card and runs it. It goes through no trouble, and he says, "Well, thank you so much. If you have anyone else who has any troubles, please send them my way."
Yeah.
It's a fascinating case, and if you don't mind, I'd like to be able to contact you later and go over everything. This would make a fascinating case study.
Yeah, there should be some more people in this. I'll send them your way.
Okay. Thank you so much. He gives you your receipt and basically walks you out the
Wait,
door.
doesn't it worry him that you just said, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of other people who don't remember what's going on? That's more business than he's gotten in the past, like, month and a half.
Again, that means more business. He's all for it.
Crazy
Who
college
cares
kids
how
and
it
crazy
happens?
parties.
So, okay. I go outside.
Okay.
Where I am busy trying not to worry about all these crazy people.
It's not even 10 minutes. It's like
Wow.
8 minutes 45 seconds when he comes right back out.
I just sort of blink. So did it work?
Yes. Come with me. Let's sit down.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So where is everybody else? Are they okay?
They should be. There is some kind of meeting point established.
Okay, because John was being really hella cryptic, and yeah, I was a little worried. I mean, it's nice that they're breathing, but
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much I should tell you just now.
Okay, what exactly is going on?
There's that's difficult. It sounds really weird.
Hun, we've been dealing with fairies and zombies and, well, to be fair, people who climb tall towers for no apparent reason because they think it's fun. Weird is more or less describes our life right now.
Hey, now, John was doing that before we ever got it.
I got the tick marks on the bell tower to prove it.
Okay, come with me. Let's
Are
go
you all in,
to...
Are you all in trouble or something?
No.
Do I need to go get backup?
No. Let's go to some place.
Let's all go to the lobby.
That one already.
Oh yeah, you missed the singing. That's right. So that's what you get for coming to the game late.
Oh, great.
It should be on the replay.
I know.
Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Let's go to some place where we can eat and so on.
Okay, you want to go to the kilt then, or just whatever, whichever one's closest?
No, some new place.
Okay.
So try to see any kind of pizza or whatever.
Yeah, there are a few places downtown.
Okay, so I'll lead you in one of those and to the restrooms.
Wait, what?
So, yeah.
All right, no, this is getting just creepy. I'm sorry.
Trust me on this.
You're mind controlled.
No, trust me on this.
I'm sorry, kid. You're a nice guy, I'm sure, but I'm not calling you into a bathroom.
Okay, no problem. So then just follow me to somewhere. And
All right, no, we're not going to do this right now. What are you looking for? Are you just looking for a place where there aren't other people? Are you looking for a place where nobody can overhear our conversation?
Exactly.
Okay, it's called a library.
No, it's not.
You do realize they have reading rooms in the library with doors where people can have meetings or study in quiet?
Well, there might
Unless
be,
there's something
but
wrong with my library, and then people are going to start dying.
there could be.
Okay.
Yes. You could Yeah, never mind.
I'm assuming it's not something you'd want to tell the fairies. The graveyard. No one goes to the graveyard.
Well,
Except the zombies, and they're already dead.
not all are dead.
For now, they may get up again. I mean, they did
It's
it once
only
already.
one cemetery that we've done.
So, okay. Maybe you'll figure it out on your own.
I'm about 2 seconds from just wiping my hands and just being done with all of you, except for the fact that I'm worried the world is ending again. I didn't so much like the zombies.
So, we need to...
You got your memory back, though, right?
Yes, that's...
Because I have a boyfriend who doesn't have his memory back yet.
Yeah, that's true. We should probably send him here.
And is he going to refuse to tell me what's going on, too? Because I'm really getting tired of y'all.
Yeah, he will. He could. Quite possible.
All right. Well, give me a second. I'm going to give him a call. I'm going to say, hey, people have figured out how to get their memory back. You need to go to the hypnotherapist. He'll put you under. They're refusing to tell me what they remember, but they swear that it works and that he's trustworthy, so you might want to swing on by.
Yes, it works beautifully. You'll remember everything.
And if you refuse to tell me what's going on, too, yeah, I'm just going to accept that. I'm going to beat this kid up until he tells me what's going on. So, Hicks, I have a swashbuckling librarian.
So, just come with me inside there, and I'll see what I can do.
Inside where?
Inside the restroom.
No. No.
You need to stop pushing the restroom, man.
Yeah,
give
dude,
up.
that's just creepy.
I'm going home.
Okay.
If you won't tell me what's going on, as long as you all are okay and you're not hurt, I'm not getting in a restroom with a random college student. No, I have a job. Do you remember those things? They really frown on me sleeping with the students. Especially when I'm already sleeping with a teacher. This is bad, people.
Restrooms are not exactly the best place for sleeping together, I think.
What country are you from again? Okay.
Yeah, he just hasn't been to the right clubs yet.
Yeah,
happens all the time here in America.
There are no safe places in America. Okay, so let's find someplace else that is relatively secluded that is not a restroom.
Okay.
And people are not going to assume
I want no windows. I want a water tap. And no people.
There has to be water?
Yes.
Why does there have to be water?
He's really breaking my brain here.
I'm wondering if I missed something really integral in the last 2 hours. That
how creepy is it? I got a random college student guy insisting that we have to go in a room with no windows and water. And the only thing I can think of is the bathroom. Because kitchens all have windows in them.
Yeah. Just my line of thinking.
You have a really strange
weird
line of thinking. Alright, is my roommate going to be home? Or is she gone?
Actually, no. She has work right now.
Okay, good. If you're going to insist on being creepy in a bathroom, we're going to my bathroom because I have weaponry at home. So we will go to my house, and I will get my weaponry, and then we will go in the bathroom. And he will explain what the hell is going on. And I have a really sharp, pointy thing pointed in your general midsection.
No,
So, yeah.
sadly, I think I have this figured out. He wants the tap so he can turn on the water and generate noise to defeat listening devices. He's trying to create a cone of silence.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
right.
really sucking at this whole innocent suggestion idea.
Yeah,
So
he kind of
yes,
lost it at
I'm
the
now
bathroom.
armed, and you can turn on the water so that
Okay, so I do that. I turn on the water and
Fill her in. Wait.
and then tell her the whole story under cover of the water sound. So,
Patooey!
Do this.
Info dump!
Patooey.
Yes.
So wait, everybody else was there except for me.
yes.
Yep.
Did they say anything about the fact that I was not there?
No, and neither did anyone else. None of us mentioned you.
But they asked you a bunch of questions about what's been going on recently?
Oh, yes, that's true.
Did you mention me at all in any of these grand "this is what happened"?
Oddly
Oh,
enough, you couldn't remember her at the time.
yeah, I think I may missed her.
Hello,
I
double-edged
may have
sword.
missed your involvement somehow.
That is awesome. That is just totally awesome. All right. So, I suppose if I just show up following you guys, they're going to be vaguely pissed at me. So,
Yes.
why don't y'all go to your secret squirrel meeting, find out what the hell's going on, and then you can fill me in about it later?
Yeah.
Not in a restroom with running water, although this is a very nice dagger, and I haven't been able to use it for years. So, thank you for that. But the next time,
It's just a pity I didn't get to impale you.
Yeah, no kidding. The next time you need to go someplace with background noise, there are
Yes.
lots and lots of places that are not a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I will take some time to fill you in later about why a guy and a girl going into a bathroom in a public place together is a bad idea. Because apparently that has slipped your mind.
Well, I was just thinking about the information, I must admit. Sorry.
Okay,
It's
well,
that
all
whole
right.
cultural difference thing.
Tiny? Ugh. Okay, so
There's no
I
point
guess
to insult him like that.
anywho. Okay. That aside, yeah, call up the professor and tell him that if he hasn't gone to the hypnotherapist, he does need to go to the hypnotherapist now. Ask Hicks if he's heard from any of the other people that were there. Yeah, basically get a list of whoever else was there and see if any of them are back. Or, I guess if any of them haven't gone to the hypnotherapist. Because that's who we need to feed them to, right?
Yes. Lunchbox, Phoenix, and even this weird guy from the chicken joint need to go to the hypnotherapist.
We gotta go to the chicken joint? Okay. I guess start texting people and say, if you don't remember what happened while you were out, visit this hypnotherapist and he can help you get your memory back.
Okay.
I have no idea how to do that, like, politely to the chicken guy, though. Who knows the chicken guy?
Well,
Your
Hicks
boyfriend
Phoenix.
does. Well,
and the professor.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Anyway, you call and get in touch with Professor Liedenstone, and he says, "Really? A hypnotherapist? That just seems so."
Crude, I know,
Yeah.
but apparently it works because they all say they've got their memory back. So if you know anybody else who's lost their memory, send them on that way. I've gotten in contact with all the people that I know.
I haven't encountered anyone else.
Okay.
So all right, I'll give him a call. He calls and makes an appointment. Meanwhile, Hicks, go ahead and give me a comic book roll.
14.
Okay. You have somewhere you need to be.
Yes. I move to the museum
Okay. You get there. They're still open.
But before I enter, I call John.
Okay. John, your phone rings.
Okay. It's Hicks. He should be done with the hypnotherapist by now.
Yeah, that's true. Where are you?
I'm at the Drafty Kill. You?
I'm in front of the certain museum.
Okay, let's see how to do this. Well, you're on the right track so far. Obviously, you finished up with the hypnotherapist. Just remember how we first recognized that they were following us. Keep that in mind and check your map. That's all the hint I'm going to give you.
Checking the map. Well, when did we find out that they followed us?
You'll figure it out, I'm confident. Otherwise, how have you been?
Confused and drugged, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Well, they're being all secret squirrely. I'm going to go back and see what I can dig up from within our own internal library about this secret society that they're talking about without going online, because I'm pretty sure they'll have flags for people who are looking for that information.
Okay. You head back to the library. You find tons of information on the Illuminati helping rebuild Ravenhurst after the meteor strikes. Other than that, as far as town history goes, there's not a whole lot.
Okay. Check I know every library has the paranoia books.
Yep.
You know, the one about alien abductions and stuff. So do a little nosing around in that section too and see if anything pops.
You find several that blame the Illuminati for the world's troubles. You have some that blame Opus Dei. Others that blame all these the Knights Templar, various other secret societies all throughout history. Go ahead and give me a librarian roll.
Okay. And I don't have any good dice anymore, so I'm going back to the ones that roll me ones. Damn it. Alright. Librarian's my 4.
Remember, there's a 1 in 6 chance at any time.
No ones! Yes! Wait, not gonna add. 7, 10, 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
You don't find any references to this organization.
Okay, that's what I figured, but
you find several to the standard organizations. You even find references to the stonecutters of all things, but nothing about the Concalare or the organization.
Okay. Well, I didn't figure there were. They probably would have sanitized it to some extent anyway, but okay. Well, it was worth checking. Now I'll just wait for them to get back to me then.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to have something to do while y'all were out having fun being secret squirrels.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
And that's secret monkey to you.
No, you're the secret bunny.
Rabbit. The secret bunny.
You're the rabbit who walks between worlds.
Yeah.
Well, he does have a ring. Anyway, so you're standing outside the museum, Hicks.
Yeah. I'm not really getting what John was going for.
I'm not the only one. Yay!
Okay.
I have to be careful not to be too hinty.
Says who?
You tried.
Okay. But I guess I should talk to him first. So, yeah, how far is the drafty kilt from the museum?
Just up the street.
Just up the street. Okay. So
A couple blocks.
I'll go to the drafty kilt and check out if anyone is following me.
You don't see anybody.
Okay. Yeah.
You get up to the drafty kilt, and John and Claire are sitting at a back table.
Okay. So, greetings.
Hello.
Hey.
John.
Yeah, I know. Awkward situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a comic book roll.
Okay. $16.
Okay. You notice that both Claire and John are wearing jewelry that you hadn't seen before.
Okay. So you've been there already?
Yeah. Now, we can't tell you all the specifics because some of this you have to figure out for yourself. Think of it as a resourcefulness task.
Mm-hmm.
Chupa thingy. Anyway.
Test task.
You know, like if you can't do it, then you're not good enough. You know.
Wow.
Okay.
You should be able to
I'm
figure
not
it
saying
out.
he's not
I
good
was
enough
gonna
for
say,
us.
I
I'm
thought it was hard
saying
to
that
believe
it's them thinking that. I'm not.
No, I'm sure you'll figure this out. Remember how we first found out they were following us? Remember the telltale?
I just remember that we saw them at some point.
Them or
those. Rather
Oh.
those, yes.
Come on, you were the one who spotted it.
Yeah.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
I wasn't going to go that far. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what does a roadrunner have to do with anything?
Meanie.
Don't you know that's their secret symbol?
Okay.
I was gonna say, if the coyote is their secret symbol, I'm gonna be terrified. What are we doing? Failing catastrophically. Woohoo!
Okay. Well, I think I'll just go and give it a try.
Okay.
Okay. Give what a try?
Knocking on the door, I'm guessing.
Yes. Going downstairs.
Downstairs from where?
From the museum.
Okay. I'll
I'm
wait
pretty
out
sure they
here while
don't-
you do that.
I'm pretty sure there isn't a sign that says Illuminati enter here.
How do you know that?
Well, I just, secret
Illum-
societies don't have clearly labeled entrances.
Illuminati use back door.
Oh,
Nobody takes it seriously. Might as well.
true.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Okay, so you're gonna follow him down to the museum?
I'm going to follow him down to the museum, but I'm going to wait outside.
Okay.
So let's see the museum. What number was this?
The museum is number 27.
Ah, yeah, here. Okay.
Hey, where's Jane?
27. Jane's looking to get her boyfriend to the hypnotherapist.
Come to think of it, Jane wasn't at that meeting.
Just now noticing.
Yeah.
I love being invisible. Well, at least y'all didn't forget me altogether. Like, Jane here.
Yeah. Claire, you coming along as we watch Hicks try to work this out?
Oh, of course. I
Yeah.
love observing things like this.
You like watching train wrecks?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
she gets to put more points into Snarky Bitch coming up with the comment lines.
So,
Why are you pushing on a door that says pull? Seriously. That wasn't
It
part of
could
the
be
task.
lying.
No, I can
Yeah.
level that up, right?
Mhm.
I get enough practice.
Okay.
okay,
you're
fine.
at the museum. They are still open, though it looks like they may be getting ready to close soon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going inside,
Okay.
and
It's a rather open floor plan. There are some. It's basically an old.
Pardon.
Lovely. An old Victorian. It's basically an old Victorian home that has been converted. The entire first floor and some of the second it's all empty. There's a desk pretty much right inside the front door. It's big chest level thing. Looks like a standard information desk. There's flyers for other tourist spots all over the area, and there's a rather bored looking kid behind the desk.
yeah, I'm just
The museum is free.
it's free. Yeah, I'm just walking in
Okay.
and looking for doors. Actually,
There's a from this little entryway where you are. There's the stairway that goes upstairs, and then there's a big archway that leads into the main area of the first floor, and it's a big open floor plan. You walk in there. There's little busts of a guy who looks like George Washington all over the place. Some various Revolutionary War memorabilia type items, and there is one door against basically right under where the stairs are.
okay. Is anyone in here with me?
No.
No.
The only person in the building that you could see was the bored kid sitting at the desk. Now you are just right around the corner from him, though.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are cameras.
There are cameras, right? Okay. Does this door under the stairs look like a door for where people would put buckets and mops and so on for cleaning up?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to open it.
It's locked.
Okay.
And the kid from the other room yells out, "What are you doing in there?"
Hey, are you watching me in here?
No, I can hear you. What are you rattling around the door for?
He's trying to mop.
Janitor's closet.
I thought it was the bathroom.
We don't have a bathroom. Try down the wall.
You don't have a bathroom?
No, you can try the visitor center.
Why do you think he's so cranky?
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, I don't believe in this Illuminati nonsense anyway. So I'm leaving.
Okay. You walk
Okay.
back out, and John's sitting there across the street.
Find anything?
No, not really. Just really wondering how I can have such a fuzzy memory after remembering so much. um,
So
where
no signs of stairs or anything? No secret compartments?
Well, yes, a sign of a stair upstairs and secret doors.
Okay, so you did find that one.
Roll against your comic book knowledge. All these people have secret lairs, and you've read Batman. Come on, think. Use your accumulated knowledge of all the ways people hide things.
Yeah, normally they have rooms that go down or holes in the ground or phone
We need more
booths.
detective comics.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are also George Washington busts to turn around.
You need a butler, you can ask.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You have been given enough information. You should be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
And for
Go
obvious
ahead.
reasons, it's not right that we help. Not too much, anyway.
Go ahead and give me a comic book roll.
Okay.
Time for the GM to help out a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always go for the, my character is smarter than I am. Can you please give me the answer?
Mine's not.
14.
14. Okay. Well, John told you to look for the vehicles.
Yes.
I didn't say that in as many words, but that's what I was aiming for, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
You hinted, I honked, whatever.
yes, you honked. That's right. So
No, she beeped. There's a difference.
okay, I understood it as honking. First, when I went to the drafty kilt, I was looking behind me if
They
I
wouldn't
was
be.
being followed.
Don't
but
worry,
there
they
was-
wouldn't be at this point.
There wasn't anything.
He
That's
also
not really
said,
comforting, you realize.
he also said to check your map.
Check the map. Yes,
Check
right.
your map.
Okay.
Now we wait for the lightning to strike.
So, what's on the other side with this question mark?
That is the visitor center.
The visitor center. All right. Okay. The map.
The map.
Okay. What's the P?
That is the parking deck for the visitor center.
Okay. Okay. I'll check out this parking deck and see if I see any cars that
And I'll walk right along with you.
Okay.
that look somehow like they could belong to any organization.
Okay. You get
No cars in the garage. No cars in the garage. Bear the bumper sticker. Remain silent if you like secret societies.
I like that. That's good.
you get down to the lower level of the parking garage, and there is a black USB.
A black USB
yes.
plugged into the wall.
A black SUV with Pennsylvania plates, parked against one wall next to an oddly shaped indentation on the
Indentation?
indentation on
One of them,
the
their
parking
words.
area. It looks like. Go ahead and give me a. Let me see what fits best.
Batman roll.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a comic book roll.
Okay. 8 and 12.
Okay. You notice that this section of the wall has been recently rebuilt or built out. It looks like someone took a couple of the support pillars and just turned it into a room. You can still see the parking space lines painted underneath the wall. It looks like someone just walled it off over top. And the SUV is parked right next to it.
Okay, but it has civilian plates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little at odds with what we know, but what do you think?
I think there should be some kind of mechanism.
There is a door set in that wall on the side facing the SUV.
The door. Wait a minute. On the side facing the SUV.
Yes. So basically, you have what should be the flat wall of the parking deck.
Yes.
But there is basically someone has come and built a room into the parking area.
Yeah.
And then in one
Sort
of the
of
parking
into the
spaces,
middle of the parking area at that.
right. And then immediately in a parking space, immediately right next to that building or that little room is an SUV. That black SUV.
And the door is inside this inside this area. Is on this.
The door leads into that room that someone has
okay.
built.
Okay. I see. Okay, I try the door.
Okay. It is locked.
It is locked. I
At
look
this
in.
point, should we? Nah.
I look inside the
Claire,
SUV.
You don't see anything inside the SUV. Claire, you're also there with them. If you should choose to take pity on the poor boy at this point, you can do so as well.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I would, but I'm afraid of someone's wrath if I do it.
I got a 94 on my calculus exam. The grades just posted.
Yay!
Awesome.
94.
94 out of 100.
Oh.
No, out of 500. No.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be my score in calculus.
Better than I expected.
Yay.
Okay.
Anyway, as we were saying. Yes,
okay, so you're looking in the SUV for something?
Yeah, you can't quite see anything inside of it. It is heavily shaded.
Okay. I try opening the SUV, expecting an alarm siren.
No, it's
Don't think anything
locked.
happens.
No, nothing happens. Although if someone wants to hit a button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's locked, then we're the only ones that can do anything.
Okay, the door's unlock on the SUV. Try it now.
The SUV unlocks. You can hear it.
Beep beep.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's when you glare at the people standing next to you and say, "Really, guys? How many doors are you gonna let me try before you unlock the damn?"
Okay. I open it.
Okay. Looks like a nicely appointed SUV interior.
Scrupulously clean, though. That should be suspicious right there. No fast food containers or anything. We'll fix that.
Okay.
John hasn't been driving it yet.
Not yet.
So
It'll be up a tree when John drives it.
Do we only get one SUV, or would they keep like, okay, just checking?
Well, I'm going to get my own car eventually because SUVs are not well known for going sideways.
okay. So still, I get inside the SUV.
Okay, what are you looking
Okay.
for?
And close the door.
Aw.
And now they're standing outside looking at you sitting in the edge. You should lock the door again.
Okay. You are now alone inside the SUV.
Yes.
Quick, turn the water on.
Solitude.
Okay.
You see John outside pressing his face to the window.
Okay. So inside in here is nothing really to find.
Not laying about.
So and is the key in the ignition?
I rattle the keys outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think we open the doors?
Technicalities. That could have been the valet key.
You start fiddling and messing with various buttons. The vehicle's not turned on, so nothing really happens. But when you open the glove box, a garage door opener falls out into your lap.
Okay.
But not a garage door,
Didn't leave that much
unfortunately.
stuff in?
Yes. Well, I press the button.
Okay. You all three of you hear this nice stone on stone grinding. Two of you will be very familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I
Knock
get
on the
out.
door. Okay, come on out. Yeah, I'm not driving you down there.
Okay.
Not that far. Let's see. Glove. Okay. Remote. No, I need to take the remote with me so I can close it behind us.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You can try and
Lock up
take the
the-
remote from Hicks.
What?
Do you want to try and take the remote from Hicks?
Yeah, you can hang on to it for now. I got the keys to the
Okay.
SUV. That's all that matters to me.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay,
I'm
let me lock
looking
up
for
the
the
SUV. Yeah, let me
for
lock
the
up the
source.
SUV and we can come on
Yeah.
down.
Okay. I'm looking for where the sound was coming from.
It was coming around from the front side of the
SUV.
that little stone room. Yeah.
Okay. And what has happened there?
The wall has lowered or raised. You're not quite sure which, but lowered would probably make more sense since you're on the bottom level of the deck. And the room opens into a large ramp going down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How did you guys get the keys for this car?
That's a very funny story, and I don't think I'm going to tell you that just yet, just to save a certain agent's face.
Okay. I go inside and walk
Okay.
down
I'll,
this ramp.
I'll lock up behind us.
Okay. You guys walk in, and actually, once all three of you kind of pass over the threshold, the door starts closing on its own.
Oh, okay.
That's good to know.
You get down. Martha, why are you dancing? Okay.
Good a reason as any.
I was just getting bored sitting there, so I
Get
figured
down
I'd
on the itself.
entertain myself.
Okay.
We'll try to get you involved in just a moment.
I finished my horse. I'm bored now.
Well, tell your boyfriend to get
how
to
did-
the frickin' psycho guy and
Hypnotherapist.
Okay.
You guys walk down the ramp. At the bottom, it comes out at a rather large open room, all painted white with a smooth concrete floor, which has like a white epoxy on top of it. all very clean and sterile looking. There is a steel and glass desk against one wall, which there is a door behind. And there is a redhead with glasses in a rather smart-looking suit sitting behind the desk.
It is such an effort not to call her Janine.
Yes, yes, it is. She doesn't quite have the accent, though, but she definitely has the attitude.
No number 99? Sniff.
Hello?
Oh, you again.
Yes.
All right. She reaches, turns around in the chair, reaches for thin air, and pulls open a drawer out of nothing. The drawer kind of outlines itself in white light from thin air, and then it pulls open. She reaches into the file, pulls out a stack of papers and a small jewelry box, closes the door, and it again looks like absolutely nothing. She turns around and she presents you with a stack of paper, Hicks, and says, okay, if you'll sign here, 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 initial here and here, flip, 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 and this here absolves us of all rights should you die. Flip, flip, flip. This here pays our insurance should you die. Flip, flip, flip. This...
How many more times can she say, should you die?
A lot.
At least 6 or 7 more times. Then she gets into the spots that mention dismemberment.
Or if you come back after you die, if you die a second time, this also absolves them of guilt.
Yeah, basically...
Do they get paid by insurance twice, then?
No, that'd be double indemnity.
So they go through... the stack is like almost a ream of paper. But she has you go through... read, sign, initial, read, sign, initial, read, sign, initial, through the entire thing. It takes about an hour. After she does, she hands you the ring box and says, this is yours, don't take it off. It is how we'll be able to find you should there be an issue. And
it has also, a GPS in it.
It's also your dog tag should anything happen to your corpse.
Wait. John didn't want me to put anything on his phone because he was paranoid, but he's wearing a ring that lets them find him at any point in time. Oh. Finish it. Trust your librarian, come on!
Okay, Janet, there's another one that, let's see, Dr. Liebenstone will be going to a hypnotherapist shortly, I understand.
Yes.
And there is at least one other person we're going to have to bring in, which means more paperwork. A woman by the name of Jane Smith.
I don't have her on my list of people.
Yeah, that's interesting. She has been involved. She has been involved in some of our shenanigans, but I didn't see her at the meeting, and I don't recall her coming up in the recollections with the sages.
Yeah, just throw me under the bus. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
So there's something interesting going on there.
She turns around.
Just because I call you Bunny.
She turns around.
That has nothing to do with this.
She turns around to the glass tabletop, and there's actually a blue laser keyboard actually in the glass. She hits a button, and a holographic screen pops up in midair in front of her. And she starts typing, and as soon as she enters Jane Smith and the location, the outlines of the screen start flashing red, and a bar comes up that says null protocol.
Okay. I really wish I had a copy of the employee's handbook now.
That means I don't have to sign any of the forms. Ha 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 ha.
No, that means you get a whole extra
Yeah,
stack.
I know.
Hold on a second. I have to adjust my lighting in here. I'm starting to look very evil.
Why would you have to
Not
adjust
appropriate.
then?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, fine. I'll leave it.
Just make the light come up more from underneath. We'll just buy you a flashlight. There
You mean like this?
There you go.
For I am evil, like the fruits of the devil.
Oh, you're evil with a K, because it's more evil with a K.
I like this. The glasses kind of make me look like I do have horns. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. Welcome back, David. Are you there?
You've gotten into evil mode. You scared him off.
Okay. I hear noises that sounds like him.
I don't see him at his screen though.
Yeah.
He's got his invisibility ring on his finger.
I didn't know he had that.
He got
That
the deluxe
could have
model.
been useful.
Okay. I really have to wait for him to get.
Ooh.
I think he's back now.
Okay.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, our GM has gone into evil mode.
Okay. Actually, that is annoying as hell.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you're gonna swap back. Who is your GM? My GM is darkness. Quick, cast magic missiles at it.
Okay. So basically, yeah, it starts flashing null protocol in a bar across the screen, and all of a sudden, okay, everyone's still there. My main screen.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yes.
My main screen went dead blank for a second, and it got very quiet. I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh,
We were
I'm
all
sorry.
listening
so intently, which we
We
don't do
were
most
Yeah, I
of
was
the
gonna
time.
say. You're telling us to stop shutting up. This is what you're telling us.
It must be the dramatic lighting. It makes me seem more important. Anyway, yeah, it starts flashing null protocol, and a little screen pops up on the
Rude
holographic
gestures.
monitor.
Rude gestures.
Sorry.
on the skull on the holographic protocol, not protocol, the monitor that says incoming call, and she hits a button and it opens up, and it's the nerdy looking guy,
Brad.
Brad.
Mhm.
The sage, and he's like, my terminal and my phone just lit up. What the hell's going on down there?
We just tried doing a search on another person who I thought was going to be joining us down here, but now I'm not so sure. What happened?
Well, a null protocol went into effect as you did a search on her name and location. Apparently she's been under surveillance for a while, but
Yeah.
we
You didn't need those books anyway.
we haven't attempted to make contact because nulls are fickle at best. The most success
That sounds about right.
the most success we've had with one is
Murdoch.
Murdoch, but he's a broadcast null, so he's slightly different. He's a whole new ball of wax.
I'm just an old ball of wax. Thanks.
Yes.
It makes me
An
feel
old-
special.
An old smelly ball of wax. This one's been giving us some trouble for a while. It looks like
Okay, what kind of trouble?
thefts of important documents.
Hey, you should have kept closer watch on it if they were important. Not my problem.
Hoarding of information. None of it directly attaching itself to the organization, but with a few more links, she could definitely come across it, and that's not a good thing.
Then you want her on your side.
Because I'm awesome. And I roll ones a lot.
If that would be possible, we wouldn't be adverse to it.
Okay, here's the
She's fought with us before. I mean,
she has worked with us before.
Mhm.
She might have been omitted from some of the recollections because she has that way about her.
she may be
And
fickle, but like
she surely is she sure is more resourceful than I am.
Nulls are Nulls are interesting. They project a void, a psychic void. Any attempt to notice them or even remember them at times can, especially when you try to catalyze it with other psychic impressions, it tends to fail spectacularly, and
does that mean she shouldn't be dating Dr. Lebenstone, who we think might have the mage gene?
No, there isn't really any conflict. Whether or not they have kids, I don't know that that's ever actually been studied.
I don't think they're to that point yet.
Let's not suggest that to him, because that would be like, oh, that's a great experiment. Let's do that. No, no. Bad scientist, down boy.
That could explain the broadcast.
It can go two ways.
Brad starts scribbling. It's a video chat window thing that's popped up. He starts scribbling furiously, but he says, if it would be possible to recruit her, that would not be a bad thing. Unfortunately,
I don't think it'll be a problem recruiting her because, like I said, she has worked with us on a few occasions, and she is dating Dr. Lebenstone, who is, or should be, going to the hypnotherapist shortly.
Okay. Well, it looks like the problem is we'll have to follow a slightly different protocol for her.
Yeah, like asking nicely.
How do we bring her in?
Let's go with asking nicely, and less with the kidnapping and memory wiping.
Yeah, the kidnapping, that's not going to work.
Which points my nice, sharp, pointy objects are going to come into play.
Yeah, kidnapping might put her off. Just saying.
Unfortunately, it has to be a little cruder.
Cruder than kidnapping.
What?
Well, let's just say cruder in the mop-up, should she decide not to join.
Oh.
Like...
Yes.
Awkward.
So...
Yeah, they can't wipe my mind, apparently.
No, they can't. And so the usual tests will not be admissible in this. So what we are going to do is I am
going to ask nicely.
I'm
like a normal human being.
I'm fairly certain she'll come down with Dr. Lebenstone.
That is fine. However, she is going to still have to pass a initiation.
Yeah.
I am putting a specific volume in a secure location. She will have to procure it and leave no trace.
Oh,
and leave no trace.
Oh, yeah, rolling a 1. Yeah, that's gonna work. I have one die in Thief. 1.
Should she fail, she will unfortunately have to be eliminated.
And I will apparently come heavily armed, so that's going to take all of my dice.
Yeah, this is kind of bad, actually.
Yeah. Cool thing you mentioned her.
Yeah, thanks, John. My whole shtick of not joining the organization so I could do stuff without it noticing. Oh, well.
If she gets killed, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm going to be really mad.
You have a right to be.
Okay.
I mean, if I kill my character off by stupidity, that's fine. But if somebody else is helpfully killing my character off, I'm gonna be much less pleased
It's
with
not
you.
like I'm helping.
And then, Joe Jones will show up and beat the ever-living bleep out of the bunny. Because his long-lost cousin was found dead.
Yeah, she wouldn't be found.
Yeah. I can pick cliches.
That's basically...
odds are very good she'd be brusquered.
You had to pick the thing I have one die in, didn't you? Oh, well.
Well, if it's so difficult to get her into the organization, maybe we just shouldn't.
She's gonna find her way here with the professor some way or another.
Yeah.
Maybe
Why?
even the professor decides not to come. What then?
No, I think once the professor gets done with the hypnotherapy, he's going to want to find his way down here, too.
You think so? But,
I think he's going to be too interested at what he could do. Especially if he ran across the laboratory like we did, because he's going to
Okay, it's not the laboratory. Okay, it's not the laboratory that's going to bring him down here. It's the commentary that there have been all these genetic offshoots of humanity. Some of them evolved naturally, some of them engineered by someone long ago. That's going to be like crack to him.
Okay.
That's like Professor Chow. Free-based.
Jeez. Shush.
Okay.
Bad dog. Oh, you're a good dog. I'm sorry. You're just bad for Stop encouraging them. You're very brave, Sergeant Ginger. I'm sorry for knowing at you. Oh, you want to set them off? I can set them off.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, the professor called. He wasn't quite so rude as Jane and Hicks. He actually calls to make an appointment. He won't be able to be seen until tomorrow, Tuesday.
Seriously?
He has a 9 o'clock appointment.
So we're going to start bright and early.
Other than that, you guys can take Hicks on a tour if you want. Since he didn't get to see too much through here last time.
You can offer to kill off some other characters, too, if it helps. We still have plenty of people around here today.
See, there's Lunchbox, there's Vic.
Phoenix, yeah.
I don't see how Vic, I don't see why they'd need to, destroy him if he doesn't join, though, or Lunchbox either. I think Lunchbox will probably think this was just a great hallucination.
Yeah.
They all had their memories wiped.
Oh, that's right. It's just Jane.
Yep.
And you've already tattled on her, so...
She's an ex-parrot now.
Not yet, she's not.
Come on, you got that one die?
Yeah, and I rolled how many ones so far today? I think, 12?
You need to get an extra die in it.
Yeah. Actually, you think it would fall under the common sense of go do this. No. You can't make me break into something I know I can't get into. So, bleep you.
Summary execution.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys can take him on a tour. Show
Right,
him
we
your
got
offices.
holding cells, interview rooms, conference room, laboratory, gene machine. The doctor can drool over that.
Mm-hmm.
And the infirmary, and the offices all the way down the hall.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I got that office, and probably Agent Bao is still cleaning out.
Nope.
He's gone?
Yep.
Okay. My office. Oh, yeah. I love you, desk. Yeah.
It's
This is my stapler. Oh, sorry.
So how did you get the keys to the car?
How are you supposed to be keeping like everything white and like irritating in here? Well,
You just grab some marker, start doodling on the wall. What's the worst they're gonna do? Paint over it? Aw, red stapler!
Actually, someone might.
it is
people don't. If people paint over my drawings, I will flip out.
You will
Well,
earn more dice.
you-
You will
you-
earn more dice really quickly.
you don't know if the cleaning crew might not take too kindly to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure the cleaning crew would handle that at all well. On the other hand, yeah, all white walls
What about
seems
our
a bit too
desks?
sterile. I guess we can have whatever we want on those.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
They are similar in design to the one that Janet has, stainless steel and glass. Except
Okay,
you guys actually have filing cabinets.
Yeah. Because
They're
we don't
all-
have the connection to the Akashic record that she does.
They're also empty filing cabinets.
We have to fill them ourselves. Bummer.
Daisy, I
Okay.
can't see.
Well, what? Pick a desk
Hello,
that calls. Oh, hello, yeah. So, Hicks, pick out a desk that calls out to you. This one's mine, though. Yeah.
Help me, I'm a desk.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll choose a desk just just somewhere in the middle.
But
Okay.
is it an electric type or a water type? Never mind.
It's not a poke desk.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. Yeah, you pick out one of the desks in one of the cubicles, and they're glass cubicles.
Ironically, they don't want secrets between agents. Go figure.
No.
Oh, and a storage room. We're going to lay in a full supply of super soakers in here.
Mm-hmm.
The library has a good supply. I mean, not the library. The laboratory has a good supply of T4 laid in.
So we can stock up. Like, we can get the big super soakers, like, you know, those big bitches that, like...
Jane, you get a call from the professor letting you know that he has an appointment with the hypnotherapist tomorrow. He would like you to go with him because it seems kind of
Important. Oh, weird.
Okay.
That too.
unless you guys can think of anything spectacular to do. I'm going to roll the clock forward to tomorrow.
Okay, let's do that. Because I think I know something I want to do for the office.
No, don't
Oh,
do that.
can I take 2 seconds? I can go let the dogs out because they're starting to get really stupid.
Okay.
Well, we have the answer to that question now.
Basically. All right, I'll be right back.
Martha let
What?
the dogs out.
Okay.
Aside! Aside!
While she does that, I have to show you guys the bees.
What is that?
It is like...
Is that a cow bat?
It's a
Yeah.
heifer buffer. It's a heifer
It's
buffer.
a cow bat, and I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
We went
Heifer
to
buffers.
we went to Ohio's Ren Fest down in Warrensville, and they had an area where you could get into like this pit and fight each other with these things. Like they had some longer ones too. And Amaya and my husband like got in and fought each other, and then I saw the cow spotted ones, and I couldn't
Yeah.
help myself.
Yeah. Like I said, heifer buffers.
They're like the greatest thing ever. I'm in love with them.
Alrighty.
That's a crime in this here county, son.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Heifer
I
buffing.
came in on a bad line. Why do you have a cow on a stick?
It's like a cow bat, like And I can beat people
Heifer
with
boffer.
these.
It's a cow on a stick.
On a steed.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a jalapeno?
No.
Aw.
Okay. So,
Those are awesome.
At about 8:30 in the morning, the professor comes and picks you up, Jane.
What, he actually has a car?
Yes, he has a
He
car.
does,
Fancy.
yes.
It kind of
He can motor around.
Mm-hmm.
it kind of lists a little bit. The alignment seems to have been knocked out when he hit the curb, but it drives.
Okay, that works.
So he drives you down to the therapist's office. Goes in. I'm just going to fast forward through it because I don't want to feel like doing the kid.
Yeah.
or,
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward.
He's eating cereal.
Basically let's see.
See, I'm not sure I'd want to go with him, though, when he goes to his secret scroll meeting,
Yeah.
because if these people don't know I exist.
Well, we
Yeah.
haven't
Better to keep it that
gotten
way.
there yet. Hold on.
Okay.
We know you
I mean, I
exist.
know
That's
that
part of
they
the problem.
know I exist, but my character has no idea they know she exists, so...
Let's
Very
try.
true.
And I am a thief, so yeah, I'm not really looking for authority figures to figure out where I am. But
Okay. Oh no, sorry.
If anything, you'd have access to like a huge library that you've never read before, if you can manage to, make it in and not
Yeah.
be murdered in the process.
yeah, but I don't know I'm gonna be murdered, but
Well, yeah.
I'm Indiana Jones. I would probably avoid the.
The professor has you come in with him to the therapist's office. He sits down. The hypnotherapist actually very quickly puts him under.
He has no dice to roll. Aww.
It was odd rolling against myself, but he successfully went under, and about 5 minutes later,
He wets himself. Yeah.
Nope. Very nice.
From this point of view, it's rather interesting. He talks him under, walks him back in his mind through
From Friday to Monday.
from Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, because that's when he was gone.
And it actually passes rather quickly, and he pulls. He says, "When you have remembered, you will come back to the sound of my voice. Follow the sound of my voice. When you have fully remembered." And the professor snaps right awake, and he's like, "Oh my God, I've got to get down there."
Everybody says those things. Alright, well, you have fun, I guess.
No, my dear, you're coming with me.
Squirrels.
Oh, jeez.
No, my dear,
Oh.
you're coming with me. You will want to
Okay.
see this.
Except that nobody will tell me what's going on, so I'm honestly not sure I do want to see this.
It's not that I don't want to tell you. I just don't know where to begin.
Well, everybody else apparently just didn't want to tell me, so I'm beginning to think that maybe I don't want to know.
Well, that's purely your prerogative, my dear. But oh my God, everything I've spent the last 30 years in school learning is
Wrong!
bullshit.
Say it! Okay, better than my answer.
See, and that's not particularly comforting, I gotta say.
He's like, "Come on, you're coming with me," and he basically takes you down the entire car ride downtown, he's like going on and on and on about how so and so's theory was totally off, and
I will politely.
The problem? He's
and you will politely freeze.
As time stands still. Dun, dun,
I'm more concerned
dun, dun.
about the doctor at this point. He's monologuing.
Yeah, no, I would point out to the nice doctor that for some reason everybody else saw fit to forget that I existed while all of this happened, and maybe that's a good thing.
He says, forgetting
Because-
you is never a good thing, my dear.
But if the shadowy organization, which likes to kidnap people and wipe their memory, doesn't know that I exist, that might not be a bad thing.
Well, I can't fault
Why-
you
why-
fault you on that.
Yeah, why don't you go talk to them first, and then come
Well,
back to talk to me?
I have to find my way there first.
Yeah.
I have no idea
I'll-
where I'm going.
I was gonna say I'll help you with that part, but
And he might
As
not
best I
have the
can,
best skill set to
but-
do that.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll help you as best I can, but I don't think I want to go marching down into wherever this place is without at least an invitation.
Well, I'm inviting you.
Yeah, no, honey, that doesn't work that way. The shadowy organization that rules the world, you don't go knocking on their door. You wait for them to send you like a little engraved invitation, signed in blood, and
Well, this was my invitation. Anyway, you have to help me find the place. I don't know that I can do it.
okay.
So he drives down, parks in front of the Illuminati Museum, and gets out, walks around, and opens your car door.
Aw,
How gallant.
he is old.
He's so sweet.
Or is he driving an Escalade?
No, no, he's actually driving. Its vehicle is. I don't know if I actually said what it was before, but it's actually an old Lincoln.
Oh,
Aw. Okay, so what are we looking for?
They said that I would have to find my way back underneath the museum here.
Did they say you were supposed to go through the museum to get there?
No. They just said that we were located under the museum.
Because I was going to say, didn't those old steam tunnels from the first adventure go? No, they went under the graveyard, didn't
they
they?
didn't go far enough. They didn't go into the graveyard either.
No.
I thought they did. I thought
No,
were
we
under
tried
something.
that.
Oh,
And they didn't reach
Darn.
far enough.
okay. Well, yeah, let's go check out the museum. Can't hurt. I just think it's a
Okay.
little straightforward to them to say, go downstairs.
You guys go into the museum, and they're actually setting up. There's a moving truck out front, and it looks like they're setting up a new exhibit.
What kind of exhibit?
Looks like some sort of pedestal with glass over it, and some sort of large.
Meteorite?
No. Some large leather-bound.
Cabbage? Oh,
Grimoires.
Like, where'd he go?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Everything just got really quiet in the middle of a sentence. I'm like, what?
No. I said a nice large leather-bound book.
Okay, I didn't hear the book. I just heard the
Okay.
leather and then nothing. I'm like, the fairies ate the GM. Okay, well, I'm going to ignore the Necronomicon for now.
makes more sense. Well, yeah, large leather-bound books makes more sense than a large leather-bound cabbage.
Well, knowing this town.
So, they're setting that up. They've moved a couple of the pedestals with busts and clothing out of the way, and are setting that up pretty much in the middle of the museum.
Well, I will use my Indiana Jones skill set then to help him look for secret doors or ways down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me just another Smith roll.
Alrighty. Come on, dice. Play nice today. Ha! They like him. 6, 6, 4, no, wait, 10. 16.
Okay.
You have to put them in little piles of 10 before I can count them.
I do that too.
I do that as well, but I run champions where I'm rolling 12 dice at a time.
Aye! Alrighty.
I would die if I were doing 10 dice. I'd be like,
Oh, have you seen some of the Warhammer stuff?
There's a lot of 4s.
You're rolling like 30, 40 dice at a time when the spaceships are shooting at other spaceships. It's insane. Or was that Riffs? It was one of them I remember my husband was talking about where you roll massive amounts of dice.
You notice that it looks like someone has gone out of their way to disguise the fact that closet under the stairs is larger than it should be.
Larger than it should be?
Yes.
Oh.
The door is larger, or the whole closet area is larger?
The whole area is larger than it should be.
Check the door. Quietly.
It's locked.
Unlock it.
Give me a roll on thief.
Come here, nice die that was a 6. Please be a 6 again. 4. Damn it.
Yes. You think you may have gotten it,
But no.
but you're not quite. You want to give another roll? Go ahead.
Yes, please. Worst point I'll do is I'll break the lock, and then they'll just be pissed. Ha! 6! I love you
Okay.
guys. I'm rolling you forever. Can I just roll this one dice multiple times?
If you want to do the math close, yes. You get a nice solid click, and the door opens. Luckily, it was kind of hidden by the people hammering and putting together the
exhibits.
thing. The exhibits. You open the door a little bit, grab the professor, and yank him in with you, and quietly close the door, hoping no one noticed. And
Jane and the professor in a janitorial closet.
Shush! It's not a bathroom. It doesn't count.
there is a faucet right there coming out of the wall.
Damn you! I don't want to have to apologize to Hicks. Stop it.
And hold on just a second here. Because your GM has a faulty memory.
Tick, 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 tick. Do, do, do.
So you're in a janitor's closet.
It's bigger on the inside than it's supposed to be. Dun dun dun.
Well, actually, in here it looks a little cramped.
All right, so start checking it out because there's extra room.
There's
Do it from here.
there's the sink, the janitor's floor sink, a bucket, a couple of mops. There are some coat hangers on the wall. And that's pretty much it. There's a couple of shelves behind you.
Okay. Use my same Indiana skill set to see if there's any.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to use my dwarven sense of finding passageways.
Actually, give me.
You are now exactly 0 feet underground.
Give me a gadgeteer roll.
Oh, okay.
There's one you don't get often.
Yeah. I will make a flamethrower out of the coat hangers. 8.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad.
But don't lose sight of the fact you really need to add the die in thief.
If you had to guess, you would make one of these the secret entrance passage thingy trigger.
Goody! Fiddle with it. Carefully!
The professor says, "Not now. We're." I'm sorry, I can't even.
Stop it! Bad GM. Bad. That's a whole other set of dice. Bad GM.
You fiddle with the first coat hook, and it actually turns. You turn it a little further. There's a nice click, and part of the wall kind of slides up, and there is a poster, a faded poster, almost looks like one of the World War II keep calm and carry on type posters, but it says, "Please try again."
Close it. Try another coat hook.
It doesn't move.
Try all of the coat hooks.
Just the one moves.
Okay, try that one again.
Opens back up. It's a different poster this time. This one says, "No, seriously, try again."
That's mean. Take it.
Alright, check out anything else in the room. See if there's anything else that moves that wouldn't normally move. Employee said boyfriend to help with this. Because he's probably just standing there going, huh?
He starts, well, he was kind of excited when the thing opened up and there was a poster there. He's like, wow, that's so cool. But you guys start fiddling around, moving stuff around.
Quietly.
Okay.
Quietly-ish. I don't really want someone opening the door going, what are you doing in here?
Go ahead and...
Exactly what you think! Exactly what you think! We need to...
Go ahead and give me a thief roll, and... I
got a 1! I hate these dice! I hate these dice so much.
Well, the professor is actually managing to be quiet. You, however...
I trip over a mop, slam into the wall, turn the water on, and flip about.
Unfortunately, no. You knock over the bottle of ammonia, and it falls into the mop bucket.
Into the bleach. Yes. Okay, we're getting out of this room right now.
Oh, get out!
And clouds of smoke start to appear around your feet.
Yes.
You open the door and stumble out into the room. And everyone is staring at you both. Your clothes are disheveled.
Yep. I just say it's exactly what you think, and then I'm going to leave the building.
Okay. The professor comes after you, straightening his tie.
Yep.
A couple of the handymen were like, eh.
And I just pointed to the cloud. That's ammonia and bleach. You might want to let it dissipate first, and I closed the door to the closet.
Okay. And
everything was working just fine before that.
I bet it was.
All right.
You all managed to. You both managed to get outside.
I'm glad someone caught that beside me.
All right. So, I asked the nice, slightly disheveled professor. I help him fix his tie because it's only nice. They said get under the building, right? What else gets under the building? Are there any other tunnels or subways or anything that would get you physically under this building?
There are no subways in the town. There is the no real underground structures of any kind unless there's a neighboring building that has a basement that abuts.
Well, what have we got around it?
Well, there's the
church across the street.
The church across the street. There's some apartment buildings, or some buildings that have been converted into apartments next to it. There's the visitor center right across the other street, and a parking garage, and...
Is there anything on this side of the street?
This side of the street is the
Did you
courthouse.
think it would be easier to build it like right next door? Wait, sorry, what?
The courthouse.
Okay, well we're going to assume that they probably didn't build it into the courthouse. I'm not thinking a church would be real likely. Do you?
Well,
Not. I haven't stepped foot in a church in years, so I have no idea.
Well, I'm thinking they're probably, if they're going to build secret squirrel entrances, it would be someplace that people going in and out of wouldn't be noticed. And I'm thinking the courtroom normally has police officers guarding the hallways. And a church, you'd be weird going in and out of it at any time. So probably either the visitor center or the parking garage.
Well, the visitor center people, they close it down at night, and they'd still want to get in and out, so why not try the parking garage?
Sounds like a plan to me. Let's head on over.
Okay. You guys start checking out the parking garage. You start at the midsection and work your way down.
Just look for anything that looks strange.
Okay, go ahead and give me a Smith roll.
Mm, 8, 9.
Okay. Yeah, that is very, very obviously. Wow, these people were hacks. That small room that's built there, they didn't even try to clean up the parking spaces that were underneath it originally. You can still see the lines.
Secret societies.
And I will get the picture because this image actually exists. It's actually in my local IKEA.
That's just... not surprised.
There's a parking lot in your local IKEA?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually underneath it, but they have the... they walled off some of the spaces to make a room.
Yeah.
For
The
God knows what
parking
reason.
is at a premium where that thing is.
I thought the Swedes made better stuff than that.
Well, it's Sweden by way of Virginia, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's mostly Virginia creeping in.
Anyway, yeah, it's fairly obvious.
So we find the room, and I'm assuming we find the SUV still there?
Well, the SUV is actually parked outside.
Okay. So we just have the room and nothing parked next to it now?
No. The SUV is parked next to it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for, because that
Yes.
has the thing that opens the door, so if it wasn't there... Okay, well, I'm going to assume... Well, would they have told me about the black car, or would the professor notice, hey, that's the guys who've been following us? Because I'm not sure I'd immediately...
You would notice that that's the black car that's following following us.
The tags are different, though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, black SUVs do exist outside of the ones
But this looks
secret
almost exactly like the ones that you had actually seen as well.
Okay, well, check out the walls first to this weird room.
Okay.
There is a door facing the SUV.
Yes.
I'll try that door then.
Locked.
Unlock it.
Give me a roll.
That's one way to do it.
Yes! 6! 6! Oh, I do the dance of happy dice. I love this dice so much.
You
It's my
get
favorite die. I will call it George.
You get an initial click, and you turn the knob, and the door opens, and an alarm sounds.
Okay, cool. Well, it's open. See if there's anything on the other side.
Where did you guys want to be?
Who
Down
was?
below.
in bed?
I would be down below.
Okay.
I'd be down making my desk look nice.
Okay.
I would
Yeah,
be in
that-
the reception
yeah, I got-
area, if possible.
Yeah, I'd be in the reception area, but for the office area, I would have nailed a few picture frames to the walls.
Through the brick.
Well, okay, maybe I would have,
yes.
maybe I would have used
Through the
contact
brick.
strips for
No, he
that
would have
instead.
done it
Okay.
right
No,
in the
wait.
brick. You would
You
have hit it till the
shouldn't.
nail flattened.
Yeah, contact strips, some picture frames to the wall, so we have a clear
Super gluing
delineated
stuff to the
area.
walls.
No, they peel off.
No, you shouldn't, because if one day they capture some kind of psychic and put him in here in this, pull him through this office area, he sees the pictures you put up, and by this way finds a way into your mind.
If an enemy psychic gets this far into
Wow.
the base, we have worse problems
What exactly
than that.
have you been eating?
The,
Where are
the
these
office,
magic mushrooms from the trunk, and why is he looking full?
I only tried them once.
the offices are all the way in the very, very back of the complex.
Like I said, if they get this far back, we've got worse
You're already
problems than an
screwed.
evil psychic.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you guys
So
get in. Well, you guys suddenly hear an alarm going off.
Warp.
There's actually from the ceiling of the entryway there, klaxon lowers and lights are spinning.
Damn, that
And-
thing's loud.
Down the gantry comes the professor and Marianne.
Yep. So, can I use gadgeteering to shut off the alarm? It's loud. They know we're here.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Woo! I get to try to disassemble it. I'm sure this will make me friends. But it's loud and I don't like it. I got a 2!
You got it
Oh
too.
my god!
Well, keep rolling even numbers with that one die. Or was that 2 dice?
That was 2 dice.
Oh, crap.
Both of them.
Okay.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
You pull out one of your knives and you go to fling it up to cut
Right.
one of the wires. Well, no, it's in the ceiling. So you go to throw it up to cut one of the wires that powers it, and instead you get it stuck right in the horn, and it kind of warps the sound a little bit. So instead of going it's going.
Well, it's quieter. Wasn't really what I was aiming for, but it's quieter.
Janet looks up from her console and says, "Please," and the sirens shut off.
That works too. Thank you. It's been a long day. I'm not really willing to put that up.
It's still
Find
morning.
a chair, stand on the chair, take my dagger out of the alarm thingy.
Both of you over here now.
I want that back first.
Is it?
Okay.
Is the klaxon hanging from the ceiling next to a wall?
Actually, no. It's pretty much dead center of the ceiling.
Can I get to it from a chair? I wasn't kidding. I want it back.
You can make a roll if you'd like, John.
I'll give you a leg up.
Nothing. I think I'd rather give you the leg up.
I was gonna say, you have a dancer here.
Oh, cool! Quick, throw the dancer with the knife.
Throw the dancer at the knife.
Well, give her a little push. It just sounded better that way.
Throw the horse over the fence. Some hay.
I'm rolling ones. I may as well keep going. As long as it's a spectacular enough failure, it should be fine.
Go ahead and make a roll, John.
Or at least entertaining. Let's see. 21.
Okay. You run up to one wall, bound off of it onto the other, and then back again. And then on your last time, you come right underneath, manage to grab it, and you drop straight down.
Awesome. Cool.
Dude,
Put
yeah,
it back
that
in the little,
worked.
sharp thing sheath.
Yeah, you dinged it a little.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a long day. My patience is short of shot.
It's still morning. And it's going to get
As
worse.
I said, it's been a long day.
Okay.
Besides, I'm a
Janet
bit
waves.
sick of this secret squirrel shit, so...
Well,
what is
you're
it with you and
definitely-
squirrels and bunnies?
I go up to Jane, take her in, and say, like, well, you're definitely not going to be able to get away from the secret squirrel shit now. Sorry.
Well, I didn't think I could. I just figured I'd wait as long as was polite before just sort of showing up. Oh well.
Janet waves the professor over and gets him started on his stack of paperwork. He's not even reading. He's just going through and signing and signing and
I want
signing
in.
and signing and signing. He's like, you don't understand. I remember
like,
the equipment they have.
Just don't let him build things. Please don't let him build things. The rat
blah,
was
blah,
hard
blah,
enough.
dismemberment, blah, blah, blah. Where's the gene machine?
The first thing I would tell the professor is that he needs to check all of us for anything weird. Because if she's a null and we didn't know that.
Yeah, I expect the professor's going to have the mage gene, Jane's going to have the null gene, and
who knows?
I don't know, I might have something.
You
have the bouncing
probably
ball.
something where, like, you have to be, like, part animal because there's no way. Part monkey, probably.
Like, let me finish up and I can get started. He starts signing off. He's just
for the
flipping
love of
through,
God,
signing.
don't let him near the
initials,
rats.
Signing.
I love you, honey, but stay away from the rats, please.
The rats have actually all been cleared out. There is nothing in
they're
the
gone.
laboratory.
They have been.
Yes, but you don't want him making more. Would be my point.
I think he knows not to at this point. What he needs to know. He needs to understand his own genetics better, so he knows what not to splice into his next creation.
Yeah, like tomatoes.
I think he knows what not how he
Self-levitating tomatoes.
That would be
With
The next
big
step would be
shiny
s-
teeth.
The next step
I
would be
could
self-throwing
use my
tomatoes.
cat. With the tomatoes, it'd be awesome.
Cowbats and self-throwing tomatoes.
He's running off and signing and signing and signing and signing, and Janet looks up at Jane and looks over at John and everyone else and says, "You all know what you need to tell her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get involved."
Aye.
So, John...
Yeah, this is a difficult subject. I've never had to tell anyone this sort of thing before.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well,
This is what I get for hanging around college students. Why? Why did I leave my nice little safe library?
You
It was
really screwed.
so
So
much
John
better.
told them about you. They know about you, and if you don't go
Well, I
and
sort of
get
figured
this
if they
book,
did me
and-
walking in here probably.
okay, but I'm
gave away the
not.
hint.
I'm not done. If you don't go and get this book and bring it back without being detected, then they're gonna kill you. And sorry, didn't mean to do it.
Wait. Back up?
Yeah, that's
Explain
part of the
that
problem.
last part
Yeah.
again, please.
Okay.
Like
We
death,
suspect.
like slit throat, leave you
No,
somewhere.
the bit before that I'm supposed to steal a book or they kill me?
Well,
Yeah.
an
You're
initiation
kidding, right?
ritual. If you're going to join, if you refuse, I think they're gonna kill you anyway. So
Yeah, I'm
What?
not sure how
What
that.
Do
Okay,
they
I'm not sure
want
how
that's
that part
worth killing
works.
people over?
Okay, it's not that it's worth killing people over. It's worth It's worth testing your abilities.
it's a
Apparently.
test. It's a test, but
Wait, so of all the things that I can do, they want me to steal a book.
Yeah.
That is the first thing on their list?
yeah.
I
Not
think
any
it's
of
the-
the other things that I can do? That I can do a whole hell of a lot better? No, you're just going to... So what? I'm going to be working at the library and they sneak a book in and I'm supposed to make sure it vanishes?
These are the same
I do
jerks
that all the time.
that kidnapped us and got me bitten and all of that shit. I mean, come on. I'm still not over this biting thing. Never
Well,
will
I'd
be.
like to appeal this book thing decision. So go over to the nice secretary lady and say, so who do I talk to about getting a test that actually fits my skill set, please?
Actually, just one. I want to back up one step. So far, Claire, every time you've come into the office, there's been a new bouquet of "Please Forgive Me" flowers and
He's gonna have to
sometimes
do better than
chocolates and
flowers and chocolates. Come on.
It's a completely different set every time. If you don't touch the chocolates, they mysteriously disappear before the next day.
I assume Janet eats them.
No.
I assume the curator eats them.
I was gonna say, I assume there's knockout gas in the flowers and poison in the chocolates. Sedatives, not poisons.
Probably not far
So
off.
if I accept it, then that means I accept his apology? Or... Because I'll keep the flowers. Chocolates, I'd rather make my own because then I know what the ingredients are and I know it's organic. And
They'll just bring you zucchini bread.
The flowers stay until they start to wilt and then they mysteriously disappear. But the chocolates are, if you leave them untouched, they are immediately gone the next day.
Maintenance.
Meanwhile, flashing forward again, Janet looks up at Jane and says, well, from our records, you've been doing a spectacular job of...
yeah, I've been doing it from within my own library, where I have everything set up to facilitate the fact that books mysteriously vanish. I don't just go random places and take random books. See, there's this whole process to it. That's what I'm thinking, is nobody really understands what I'm doing, so if I could just sit down and explain what I do, maybe y'all could come up with a better test than this? Or I could convince you I'm not an idiot, and you could go with that.
We haven't told you what you are to steal yet.
Okay, fine. What is it? If it's not a book in my library, we might have problems.
It is.
Oh. Wait, it's my library. I could just pick it up and walk off with it.
Not this particular book. It is in the Substacks.
Okay.
You don't remember hearing about any Substacks.
I'm pretty sure I know my library pretty well. If there's some place they're hiding books that I don't know about, I'm sort of annoyed. Actually, I'm very annoyed, come to think of it. My honor has been sullied.
Did I just hear someone say challenge accepted?
Well, I don't care about that book, but the fact that there are books in my library that I don't know about, that's not going unchallenged or borrowed. I do give them back eventually. There's a nice note that's in a safe deposit box, so after I die, all the books can be returned to their rightful owners. I'm only borrowing.
Anywho, she gives you a catalog number, and this is not based off of any catalog system you've ever seen.
Okay, well that's nice and good, but I'm pretty sure I know the library like the back of my hand. Is there any place in the library where they could be hiding books?
Not that you can think of.
Maybe this is more of a thinking outside the box test than the thievery test.
So they've given me coordinates to a book that doesn't exist. Okay, this is fun. Do I get any more hints than that?
No. It's in the Substacks. Find and retrieve the book.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Before you die.
Well, yeah, that would sort of be the assumed limit for just about everything I do in my life. Would you like to be a little more specific?
Before you die.
All right, well, this will be fun. Hey, Bunny, you feel like running around the library for me?
I'm not sure I can legitimately help you on this test.
Why not? You helped each other get down here.
So
no?
let's just unlegitimately help her. I mean, sorry, Janet.
She's like, you two are the bosses here. I don't care what the hell you do as long as my paycheck clears.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Back up to the point where you're in charge? No. If you're in charge, I'm not doing this stupid find the book or die shit.
No.
I'm not doing this stupid find the book or die shit if you're in charge.
We're not in charge of the organization. We're in charge of this office.
We have the branch office.
I just love when I can sit back and let the players run everything.
And this office is in charge of its own recruiting policies, yes?
No.
Damn.
No.
Not really.
Are you at least in charge of the people who are theoretically going to come to try and find me and kill me? Because trust me, I ain't hanging around if I can't find this book.
Because if I were in charge of them, I'd tell them, lay a hand on her and I'll, throw something into your neck.
Yeah,
that too. But...
Alright, this will be fun. Are there any other rules that I need to know about other than find this book before I die?
Don't get caught.
Okay. By who?
Good question.
No, don't get caught by who? That's my question.
Don't get caught.
He's not going to give you any more than that. He said it 3 times.
Actually, it's easy enough if you think about it. This isn't a part of this would be an apartment of a library that nobody ever goes to. Then who would catch you?
That would be the study halls. Alright, well, digs at the current student body aside. I guess I'll go try to find a book, unless y'all have anything else that needs doing.
No, that's about
if we
the
can
most.
help you, I mean, it
That's
sounds
about
like,
it for the moment, yeah.
That's the most important mission now, I guess.
Okay, so I love it. So the rest of you guys just had to find this place, and I have to go break into some library that doesn't exist and steal things. I see the equivalent.
Well, if you have to break into, if you have to break into it, it probably exists.
It must exist, or
well,
I mean, they're not going to give you a test that they.
If I have until I die, dude, I'm not that old. I got another 60 years to find this thing.
The question becomes where and what's guarding it.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to head back to the library then.
Okay. You walk back up the gantry way. You open the door, and there is an impact in the wall next to your head, and chips of concrete fly out and hit you in the face.
Fun. Let's use that swashbuckling portion of my librarian to get back undercover.
What was that?
Somebody just shot at me, you moron. Get back undercover, please. And I actually say that to the people behind me so they duck and get out of the way.
No problem. Basically, you duck down back into the doorway, and you hear nothing else from outside.
Okay, do I have any ranged weaponry on me, or all my stuff short-range stuff?
You never actually said whether or not you carry guns or anything like that.
Swashbuckling implies swordplay more than it does gunplay. Yeah. I'm just not sure if I would be carrying throwing knives or not. That's more of a piratical than a... You
do have a set of throwing knives. That's part of one of the ones that you tossed up at the klaxon.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. I just want to confirm that wasn't like the one I was threatening to gut Hicks with.
No, that was a different one.
Give me a gadgeteering roll. Let me see if I can throw together a mirror that'll let me see around the corner and see if anybody's out there.
You have a knife. Take the blade as a mirror.
I don't know how reflective it's going to be. Most throwing knives are relatively dull.
Yeah, they're matte finishes. Mm-hmm. Except for the very edge, and that's not angled.
However, I have a whole office downstairs to play with, so if y'all don't have mirrors...
Claire, I'm sure, has a compact on her.
Yeah, I was about to say a dancer.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to assume.
So
all right, can I pull a gadgeteering roll to make a find me the bad guys mirror?
Well, you don't need it to. I mean, you've got a mirror. You can angle the compact out to try and get a look, but you don't see anything.
I'm going to get back downstairs and ask Janet, is this part of the test?
Yeah, y'all get back to safety, because I'm pretty sure they're not shooting at you.
I'm going to ask, do we get guns? What?
Oh.
Oh, right. What, before Jane dies? Oh.
Okay, so close the door.
Oh,
close the door. Yeah, I noticed that part too.
Shit.
Close the door. Is there a lock on the side of the door?
Yes.
Okay, good. Lock it. Then
Okay.
break it so they can't open it.
Okay.
They're outside. They're staying outside. Did they tell me how they got into the building?
No.
No.
Okay, then I don't know about the garage door opening. Good. Let's go downstairs and take the nice lady at the desk hostage. And say I need to borrow you for a second because there's people shooting at me. I'm going to use her as a human shield. If I don't use her, I got to use you guys, and I prefer you not get shot.
Oh, crap.
They just started trying to kill me. I'm not going to be
Don't
nice.
take
I'm
her
going to be
hostage.
polite about it.
She might know how to defend herself.
Actually, I'm going to have to file a challenge at this point. If that is the only way out of this complex, then that's a major choke point. And if she can't get out of the complex without being shot, it's kind of an unfair test, don't you think?
We do have a car.
Yeah, there's also the other door in, and plus there might be other ways out.
Yeah, there must be other ways out.
And I can get out of the complex. I just need to have a hostage with me so that they won't shoot me while I get to the car.
Don't take her hostage.
Do you have another suggestion? There's people shooting at me.
Let's arm
I don't really
ourselves.
want to use one of you guys as a body shield. And I don't really want them shooting at you because they're not right now.
No, we are just. Let's just think about it. Why would they stop us from exiting?
Okay. Let me try to. Hicks, go ahead and give me a comic book roll.
Oh no, 7.
Okay. John, give me a Cram King roll.
8.
Also, taking you guys hostage would not be really believable because they know I'm probably not going to hurt you.
John, you remember when you got taken down?
Mm-hmm.
By Bao?
Yeah.
You did not see him. The only place he could have been was the other side of campus to have a clear shot at where you were.
So it's possible he's using a sniper rifle.
Yes. There's only a limited amount of space in the bottom level of a
Parking garage.
parking garage. That's a lot less distance. He would not have missed.
Daisy.
Okay, so
I
it's
love the
not
kitty
Bao.
cat.
So it's not Bao shooting at her.
Or he intended to miss.
I don't care. There's someone shooting at me. Unless y'all have a better idea.
We have a car.
And how are you going to get to the car without getting shot at?
Never mind that door is now broken.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that's true. She screwed that up.
If there's a guy with a gun, if I can put him on the other side of the door, that means he's not going to get to me. Thank you.
You're going to have to get through that door anyway to get to
Yes,
the
but
library.
I've eliminated the immediate threat of him following us in here and killing.
Yes,
well, at
and
least
I'm
me.
worried that you're going to create
Okay.
another immediate threat if you take Janet hostage because she will
Yeah.
probably
I was
cut
going
a
to ask politely.
A bitch being you.
I was going to ask politely.
To take her hostage?
That's not covered by her paycheck, unfortunately.
Yes, no.
But they're not going to shoot her. That's the point.
Are you sure?
I don't know that, honey.
Whoa, wait, back up. Seriously? They'd shoot you? Did you people agree to work for these guys again?
Sound like fun
They
at the time?
seemed like the best armed to. They seemed like the best prepared to deal with some of the stuff we'd have to be dealing with in the near future.
Okay, so...
I just didn't think some of the stuff we'd have to be dealing with in the near future included you!
Yeah, well, that would be your helpfulness, primarily.
Hmm.
Considering they have
Janet.
no idea who the hell I
also
was.
thought you'd be a valuable addition to the team.
Well, they don't think
I
so.
just didn't think your entry would be
All
so traumatic.
So, Nice secretary Janet lady.
Wait, yeah.
You think that they really would shoot you if I tried that? Because I was thinking that was the only way we were going to get out of here safe. I honestly was not intending you any harm. Which was part of my explaining it nicely.
If they had,
okay, is there any other way out of here?
The only ways I know of are that door and the garage door.
Garage door? What garage door?
The front.
Well, that's...
The front wall there opens up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, so there's people on the outside that can just open that wall there. Let's move out of the way so they can't just open the door and shoot us while we talk, shall we? Okay,
no,
so
I think they're going to wait you out.
Okay.
They're where they need to be, between you and the book.
So,
okay, we need to get you to the library, right?
Except that we don't really have a way out of here. I'm assuming that you guys have some way of opening that garage door from the inside? I mean, it's a garage door.
Didn't we bring down the clicker with us?
Actually, yeah.
We brought the clicker down with us, so...
Okay. So what's on the other side of the door? Is the SUV parked immediately outside of the door?
Yes, it is.
We have to go around, don't we?
The door, yes. It's immediately parked outside of.
On the wall.
The garage door opens up the main wall, and you'd have to go around to get to the SUV.
Yeah.
Can we make cell phone calls from here? Or ask Janet, do we have an outside line? Could we tell the cops that there's been a shooter seen in the parking garage?
That's not a good idea.
No, because the cops will come. The cops will clear it out.
No, we don't want the cops
Or
here.
they'll die. Or they'll find us.
The shooter's not going to care about them.
Of course not.
That's kind of the additional point.
They don't care about them. They can make them disappear.
Yes, you can get outside lines.
But you think that they'd kill the local cops?
I don't know, but
I mean, I can understand the secretary because I'm sorry, hun. Nobody knows you're down here. But oh, geez, these people are insane. Why the hell did you agree to work for them? Did you even read all the paperwork? Okay, somebody sit down and start reading the paperwork while the rest of us figure this out.
There was a lot of paperwork. Two, we thought they would be better equipped to deal with some of the stuff.
Yes.
Well, they're not striking me as particularly rational people at the moment.
No,
all right, so we only have two ways out of here. There's a guy with a gun in the parking garage. You don't want me to call the cops to get rid of him because you think he might shoot the cops. Are there any guns in here?
Nope.
Are there? Okay, so there's no guns in here. What do we have in here?
A lab.
Oh. Oh, wondrous, Professor Dude. Can you make me a smoke bomb?
I suppose so, yes. That should be relatively easy. You already made one earlier today.
Well, yeah, I would like one that doesn't poison people, please.
Oh.
No real desire to kill them off, even if they are shooting at me.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
it might annoy them.
Give me a minute. He's still working on filling out the paperwork.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to assume that they're not coming in. Is there any way to disable that garage door for the moment? Just unplug the power to it or something?
Janet hits a couple of buttons. And,
okay, awesome. I'm assuming there's nobody left inside this building that's going to be shooting at me, right?
The light, as soon as she hits the buttons, all the lights dim by half, and you hear a large ka-chunk from the front of the...
awesome.
The reception area is now in sleep mode.
Hey, as long as it's in nobody shooting at us mode, I love it. Okay, well, so smoke bomb should give us enough cover to get out and into the car. There's shooting going on. Bullets ricochet. I don't want anybody dying, please. That would make me feel slightly guilty. And probably dead, but mostly slightly guilty.
Would I do that?
In a heartbeat.
Of course. It was the one with dramatic lighting earlier? They're only paper, they don't bleed.
So we need means of transportation. There must be some way out of here other than the main entrance. This is a secret society. They need a back entrance.
You would think so. Are there any schematics for the layout here for the people who are doing the construction? Did they have like builder plans or anything?
No, this thing was built. The facility was built ages ago.
It was Agent Coulson. No.
Okay.
Was it Agent Coulson that put the Clarkson?
Clarkson.
Yeah, it's Clarkson.
Yeah. You said he's been leaving you stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Claire?
Yeah.
How's he been getting in and out?
Fuck if I know.
Do you have his cell phone number?
Who, Clarkson?
Yeah.
Did
he leave it on any of the flowers?
I didn't. Not that I know of. Not. And it's not like, you know, he slipped me his number after he it didn't really work like that.
Hey, baby, call me sometime.
I know I just bit you and this is crazy.
But I'm a vampire, so call me maybe.
Okay, well, at least we're safe enough in here. So once we get a smoke bomb, I should be able to get out of here. At least in theory, they're not shooting at you guys yet, so why don't you guys stay here? That'll at least minimize the chance of injury and/or casualties.
Okay.
The professor hands the rest of the paperwork over to Janet and gets his ring, puts it on, and heads back to the lab.
Okay,
he comes back out about 5 minutes later with 2 glass bottles. He's like, throw these relatively close to each other and run.
Okay, so we're going to have to open the garage door. Get everybody else out of the line of fire. We should be able to toss it more or less outside the door. And then I can make a run for it. Yeah, check the building while he's making the smoke bombs, just to make sure there aren't any other exits.
Give me 2 gadgeteering rolls.
6 and something better than that. 10. That's
okay. Back in the lunchroom area, something really seems odd about the wall space immediately next to the refrigerator.
Okay, fiddle with it.
At this point, okay. At this point, I have to drop out of the game and get
No
to
problem.
my next game. Sorry about this. I'm kind of out of
problem.
action at this point anyway. Also, I
No
look
problem.
funny against a black background wearing a black shirt.
I was just thinking you look
You're a
rather
floating
sinister.
head.
It's Max Headroom.
Yeah.
Quick, Doc.
So, see you next week, people.
Bye.
Those of you that survive.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. You don't really see any way of triggering it, or if it even is triggerable. It just seems like it's made out of smaller. This section of the wall is made out of smaller bricks than the rest. It looks like it may have been a filled-in doorway or something, but you don't see any form of trigger or anything.
Okay, is there any of the construction equipment left that we could try to break down the wall with?
There is no construction equipment.
Oh, damn. I was
This
hoping they
is
left like a
a
hammer or
nice
something.
no. This is it's a nice sterile office environment.
Damn.
What about the boss's office? Is there something that looks like a trigger for an exit?
The boss's office is John's desk area. There's nothing there except everything that he's put in the frames with the on the command strips, and that's about it.
Okay, ask Janet if she knows anything about the area that was bricked up back there. I doubt she will, but it can't hurt to ask.
No, everything's the same as it's been since I've ever been here.
What about the plumbing? I mean, because obviously, like, do we have working water down here and everything? And if we do, then there's got to be a way. Like, the plumbing is going up and through somewhere.
Yeah, but they can run the plumbing up behind the walls. I was thinking about the ventilation, but even the ventilation, they're not going to have anything big enough for us to get out. I hate to go through that garage door, but it looks like it's probably the best option right now.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys definitely stay here, though, and I want you out of the range of line of sight for that door, just in case once I throw the smoke, whoever it is just starts shooting in the hopes of hitting something, okay?
Okay.
And you're just, what, gonna run for it, or?
Yep.
Take
Unless
the
you got
car.
a better plan. Oh,
Take
yeah,
the
no,
car.
I was gonna take the car. I wasn't
okay.
gonna turn that part down. Yeah, I was gonna run
John
around.
gives you the keys to the SUV.
All right. I mean,
I
good
can't
luck.
think of it. I can't think of a better one right now.
I guess.
Does anybody
we'll-
happen to have brought a gun with them to school that I can go borrow?
I don't play with guns. If I'm gonna beat the
Yeah.
crap out of someone and kill them,
All
I'm
of
just
my
gonna
stuff
do
is
it
relatively
with
short
my feet.
range.
I'm gonna just do it with my feet. So
Yep. I'm more for the stabby bit kills, which is really not something I ever wanted to do, though.
Yeah, but
Prefer
you
not
shouldn't
to
kill.
stabby anybody.
You probably shouldn't kill anyone from the organization.
I would prefer not to, but if they're shooting at me, self-preservation does kick in at some point. I'll apologize later. All right. If
Okay.
I've got the smoke bombs ready,
Yep.
I will open the door. Well, the general plan is to open the door, toss the bottles, wait a second for the smoke cloud so that it's heavy enough that I can get out, and then go as low to the ground as I can around to the car.
Okay,
So if they shoot, hopefully they'll shoot over my head.
no problem. You open the doorway, toss out the bottles before it's open all the way. They both break, and almost immediately a reaction starts, and there's smoke billowing up from that location, completely blocking off the view of the garage door. You run out and around, press the button, open the door of the vehicle, hop in the vehicle,
And floor it, basically.
and floor it, and you're off, epically driving through the smoke and up and squealing tires up out of the parking garage. You see
Yay, and
no
I'm not
one.
shot at. Huzzah.
You see no one.
Good.
And that is where we're going to end it this week.
Yes, good, and nobody else got hurt. Huzzah.
yes.
That was my main goal, is do not get anybody else hurt. God damn it, I should have been able to use that secretary. This is one really messed up organization. They would kill their secretary.
Yeah.
They can find another.
It's a secret
Why?
organization. What do
Why
you
did you
expect?
guys ever
We
do
all-
this?
When we all signed no, then the organization wouldn't be to blame if we would die.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, all I can think of right now is if I just drive directly to the ferries, I can go hide in Underhill for several hundred years. Then I don't have to find a book. Or get
No?
shot at while I'm trying to find a book.
No, but judging by Puck's reaction, you're not sure how well they'll take to having you living with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you will find the book.
So I'm going to end the broadcast now. That's the end of this episode.
Alrighty.
Tune in next week if you want to find any more.